Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Rito and in this video I'm going to tell you how I achieved a 40x return on ad spend, 40x ROAS on my Shopify stores using a simple set and forget approach, and I am also going to give you the templates that you can copy and paste. Let's just make a deal. You're going to watch the entire video. I'll keep it short to the point. Let's get straight to it. First, let's look at the numbers. As you can see, this store has done about $38,000 in revenue with almost 1,200 orders with a ROI of 3,400%, which is around 34x, with a total spent of $1,073. And this other store has done almost $9,000 in revenue with a 45,000. So that's like a 400 ROAS or 440 ROAS or something. 44,000 ROAS, 112 orders with a spend of just $20. Now, way back in 2018, I had actually released a video in which I talked about this amazing little thing that could give you a 500% ROI according to that video. But I just started using that tool. I had just discovered it. I launched a video on that. And at that point, I had gotten a 500% ROI. Over time, a lot of people discovered the effectiveness and the immense potential of this particular strategy. And because it is so simple to execute, it is something I recommend for every e-commerce store. Now, we are of course talking about SMS marketing, and in particular, just a few select automations that you can set out. We're not talking about text marketing where you blast out an SMS to all your customers. What we are doing is just setting up simple automations that take just a few minutes to set up, and then you can forget about them, let them run. They'll keep bringing in the revenue. Now, a quick search for SMS inside the Shopify App Store shows PostScript SMS marketing, SMS bump. This is the one that I use. Klaviyo also lets you send SMSs, and then you also have live recover SMS cart recovery. You also have this SMS text messaging and marketing, Fire Push. There are just so many Shopify apps out there that will help you achieve the end goal, and you can choose any one of them. And let's be honest, because it's such a simple strategy, you can't really go wrong. Just choose an app, set up the automations, and then forget about it. Now, a couple of things you need to keep in mind is regarding compliance. Now, if you run your ads in the US, then SMS Bump has a great article on how to stay TCPA and CTIA compliant. These are for USA and Canada. So they have a set of instructions that you need to follow, where you have to change up certain things in the language section of your theme, in your checkout privacy policy, in the footer of your checkout. So a lot of different changes that you need to do. And this step-by-step process has to be followed when you're basically setting up the app for the first time. Once you have done all of these steps, you can simply create your automations. And there are basically three types of text messages that I recommend you send out in your automations. Two are going to be abandoned checkouts, and one is going to be for your people who have purchased in order to get them back to make a new purchase. Now, first, let's look at this automation. This is an abandoned cart that goes out after 5 minutes. And what you can send out is something like this: store name, hello first name, we noticed you forgot some items in your shopping cart. Complete your order here. Abandoned checkout URL before we run out of stock. Reply, stop to opt out. Really simple. You can set this up. Another example of the abandoned cart automation. So it's an abandoned cart reminder that goes out after 10 hours, and the text message is store name, hello again, you have left order items, count items in your checkout. Checkout here, abandoned checkout URL. This is the final reminder. Now, you might be wondering, what are these? These are basically shortcodes that you can put up inside your text message, and this will be replaced by the actual order items count and abandoned checkout URL and stuff. Don't forget to always have reply, stop to opt out. This is very, very important for compliance. Here is another example for you. This is a text message that goes out for those abandoned checkouts after 5 minutes. Hello first name, we noticed you forgot some items in your shopping cart. Add store name, complete your order here, abandoned checkout URL before we run out of stock. Again, there's nothing complicated about it. It's super simple. Now, this is a text message that goes out after 10 hours, the abandoned SMS, and this has a discount code in it just in order to give them a nudge to complete the purchase. This goes like store name, hello again, you have left order items, count items in your checkout. Get 10% off with code SMS10. You have to basically create this discount code in your Shopify store. complete purchase here, abandoned checkout URL, stop to opt out. Now, if somebody has placed an order from you, in order to get them to buy a second item really quickly, so they are excited about your store, so we want them to carry forward this excitement and just make another order with us. It increases our average order value, and the best time to do it is as soon as a person has paid for an order. So if somebody has like just paid for an order, so we don't put a delay, we just sent it as soon as they place that order, and the message is something like, hello first name, thanks for purchasing from store name, your order ID with order name has been created successfully. Use our secret coupon code, something like secret25, to get 25% off your next order. You could even do secret 15, 10, whatever you want to give off. Valid today, claim here, stop to opt out. Now, this particular automation has actually generated almost $5,000 in revenue for me. It has a pretty good conversion rate of people who actually click through, which is pretty awesome. Now listen, if some of you guys are thinking, why am I calling this return on ad spend? Because in my eyes, it's basically like an advertising channel. Alrighty guys, I've shown you the templates, I've given you the stats. Now go ahead and implement SMS marketing in your Shopify store. Let me know in the comments below if SMS marketing has been helpful for you in the past. Alright then, I'll see you next time.